Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Jaydee for another episode of our daily stock market insights. Today is May 19th, 2022. Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to quickly cover the stocks that were highly traded today and, of course, some of your requests. So if this is the first time you're watching my video, feel free to uh, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you are always updated whenever I have new videos. Okay, so for now, let me just go ahead and check out the comments because I do prioritize requests from the comments that you guys leave on my videos. Okay, so this was my video last night. Idilma wanted me to review SPNEC, and this guy over here, I don't know his name, but he said, "Thank you for another great analysis, Miss Jaydee. I'm really interested in the stock and I've been extremely invested in the topic recently. Now, it would be nice if you could make a video of which indicators you use and their use case scenarios. Also, if possible, can there be a review for SM?" Okay. Um, Whoever you are, I got an inspiration or I got motivated by your comment. Actually, I am thinking of creating a material, and then that material that I'll be creating, it's just an infographic, and I will use that in my video. And after discussing it in the video, I will be housing that in my website. So yes, I will build a website where I will be saving all my works there. So particularly the screenshots of the charts, at least intraday, I will be able to just simply post it there. So if you want a reference of my previous chart, you can just simply go there. For those people who really don't have the time to watch the entire video, so I can just simply do a screenshot of these analysis and post it there. Plus, of course, the materials that I will be creating, mostly infographic, that I will be using as my visual reference when I create videos like like what you have requested here. And I hope you will also support that blog. I will be adding that in the comment section, but uh, I'm no expert in blogging, so this is just just so we have another portal where we can house our analysis. Chito Gomez, can I request for a review of LTG? Okay. And Moniker here said Pakitangila CBIR. This is in relation to this video. So if you have not watched this video, feel free to just go to my channel and locate that video, right? So let me start with, first of all, the PSEI, then I'll go with SPNEC, SM, and LTG, and the rest will follow. Okay, so first of all, we ended with a 1% decline today, although there's a wick from going up and down today. But at this point, I would have to say that our downtrend is still not over because the fact that we got rejected very near, which is the same thing that happened the previous day, this is somehow respecting our uh, MA20 line. So we're still in a downtrend. We're not done with that yet. So just expect that there could be a possibility that our major stocks could be retracing, and it even can go back to our previous support if that's the case. Okay, so just being here on the conservative side. But the good thing with that is most of these stocks are, of course, blue chip companies, very stable. And if they're down, that will be your chance to accumulate, especially those stocks that are giving out good dividends, right? So just expect pullback to happen. And once it touches this level, it will most likely create a double bottom. And if your double bottom results in a bullish divergence in our RSI, meaning our RSI is moving up while the price is almost at the same level, then there's a big chance that we will be recovering soon. Okay, so SPNEC is the first stock. Okay, SPNEC also got rejected here. This was your first sign. Okay, a doji that comes out somewhere at the resistance area. So this was your resistance before. See that? You got that straight line over there. That is our resistance, and it was respected, and today is a validation that we are already going to have a pullback. So if you want to know the area where it could potentially pull back, you can go use a Fibonacci. But first of all, there's an MA20 line here, so that could also be a possible area of bounce there. And Fibonacci also measures the area where it could potentially bounce next. So if I'm going to use this, just use the body. Okay, actually right now it has respected at 0.236, so that's a bounce area as well. If that gets if there's a breakdown in the price, it could drop up to 1.66, and we're right here when we said MA20 line, so that's your zero point 0.5 area. It's a 1.63, so just go ahead and plot that, and of course understand your objective. If you're in it long term and you're on the conservative side, some of you might wait up to the MA20 line, but some of you are willing to take that risk even if it's down by 1.66 and you do test buys, then it's your call. At least you now know that there are key levels to monitor and not just random areas. Okay, so that is our SPNEC. Again, more on the bearish side by tomorrow. Watch out where the area where you would want to do test buy. But if you're already profitable, let's say you have entered right here and you just want to lock in some gains, make sure to do that soonest possible time, because we might have some resistance happening now. The next is SM. SM also like pretty much the same sentiment as what we have in the index. We got rejected at the MA20 line, but it's really nice to see that long wick over here. This simply means that it has also respected our potential support within the area. So I'll just put it right here. Although there's an overshoot below here, know that it is an area. Some people would plot their support and make a small rectangular line over here, so they would normally do that, but it's up to you if you want to do that. But for me, I'm okay with a straight line. Then anywhere, it really depends on the price action at the time you want to enter, and at the time it goes back there. So for me, I think the chances of it dropping would be really high in the coming days, particularly tomorrow. It's a Friday, so people could be locking in more gains by that time. Imagine this stock has also increased for 3 days already, and I'm sure traders particularly are just taking profit at the moment. There's a scheduled dividend here, May. This is already done. X date is done. That means if you want to enter just to get the dividend, you're not included in that run or in that batch, because you must enter before May 10 and still hold it at the very first minute of May 10 for you to be qualified. So for now, people who are holding this for sure, and those who have entered before May 10 are definitely already included. So support is 812. Okay, on to the next stock. SM, the next one is LTG. LTG. Okay, LTG is also giving us that rejection, also respecting the downward movement here. This is your downtrend channel. Okay, let me plot that. Okay, so that's the trend line. Okay, so in this case, it bounced, got rejected in the MA20 line. When it dropped, it created a lower low. So this is your low, lower low, and then when it recovered, it created a lower high. So The first area we will monitor at this point is the previous support, which was in this level over here. So let's see if our RSI by that time creates a bullish divergence, meaning like what I mentioned earlier, price hits the same area and then your RSI is slowly climbing up. That means our momentum is already picking up. Right. So there's a dividend scheduled here, May 26th. Okay, something to look forward to. If you're a long-term holder or if you want to stay in LTG for dividend as a dividend stock, right? So you have to make sure that you enter prior to May 26th. So at any point there's a pullback, probably somewhere around the 811. Take that opportunity, enter so that you will be qualified. So, but then again, if you feel like you're profitable already come May 26th, that's the time you can exit and still be part of the recipients of the dividend. But also good to consider if you want to do it long term because we are we're at a very cheap level. Look at that. How much has it dropped? And let's see the frequency of their dividend pay. So within 2022, we have already released a dividend twice. Okay, 0.15 and 0.30. So 0.15 plus 0.30, that's 0.45. That's already 5% of 835, right? There, 5.3. What about this? 2021, 2021, 2020. I think they give out dividend twice a year. So I think this is a good stock to consider if you want to uh, put this in your dividend stock portfolio. All right. So that's a key area to watch out for your support. Okay. So probably you can start watching that if you want. The next stock, let's go to our highly traded stocks. Converge. No change. All right. But look at the volume, guys. Yes, you had foreign selling, but the volume is there, and I think we are just consolidating, uh, creating a support right at this level for our converge. So, guys, I think this is something you can closely monitor. This is really good because volume is already picking up, and it's just that short-lived, no? People took profit. A lot of traders today, and let's see. Also, nice potential here because at one point it even reached that area. So I think Converge is something you can also consider for mid to long term. I have a bias in the profile, guys, because personally I'm more of a mid to long term. So this kind of analysis really caters to those people who have almost the same perspective or profile. Uh, but if you're able to watch the market, then of course you start from a long time frame or yeah, longer time frame. Some would even go to weekly, then daily. But if you are a trader, especially momentum trader, normally coming from a daily chart, you zoom in even more to a 15-minute, 5-minute, depends, right? If you're just in there for quick wins, then you can use faster time frame. But for us, position traders, mid to long term holders, we normally use weekly and daily. Okay, so that's how we do it, and we stay in a stock for weeks, months, sometimes years. All right, so that's how I do my charting. BPI is next. BPI also has a scheduled dividend. May 27 is the X date, so if you like BPI, something to also monitor. But guys, we got rejected at the MA20 line, so we might experience some pullback here in this area. Okay, 91.83. Let's try to see how it looks like in a weekly chart. move natin konti because the support is somewhere here. Okay, actually area siya. So meron pa dito at 89.71. So let's see if yan, sige, tawad. That's the area of our support. So see this, he got rejected, but the week is not over yet. Pag bumuelo pa yan, then nice, good, good. It's a cue or a hint that may potential to move even higher. But with how the daily chart looks like, possible yan na medyo we got rejected talaga. What's the revenue wise? Very good, no? Annual, steady lang siya. And first quarter of the year also on a positive side. So that's for BPI. BDO, ito BDO medyo maganda ang kwento. Not the entire candlestick yet. Pwede na pala to. We broke out of the downtrend channel, but there's this MA20 line. Now, MA20, medyo 50% of the candlestick lang tayo above the MA20 line. So there could be, traders who will be profit taking. So take advantage of the fluctuation by tomorrow. Anywhere from 129 to 131 would be a good area to try out. But medyo on the expensive side na siya kasi I think ito yung top niya. But then again, if you're long-term naman sa BDO, that's fine. May previous high ka pa pala dito around 160. Okay, so since the pandemic, slowly BDO is recovering. Okay, next is MONDE. MONDE over here, ito pa ang ganda. I think this is already the third, fourth day I've been talking about MONDE because you guys requested that. I mentioned triggered the upper band, right? And now there's a continuation. Just monitor the next possible resistance, you guys. If you're profitable by that time, let's say it reaches 16, 64, you might want to consider locking in your gains because we are approaching our overbought. Actually, we're at the overbought level already, but sometimes it could be extended. I say right now it got really nice bullish candlestick. Wala man lang wick. So there's a bullish movement last 15 minutes of the day right here. Actually 14:35, last 30 minutes of the day, naging bullish siya. So, end of day, ano yan, entry. That means chances are, posible pa mag-gap up yan tomorrow. ICT, let's go to the daily for ICT. ICT, you got rejected, okay? Got rejected here kasi ang taas naman na talaga, no? This one, each time it drops, mas nagka-create siya ng higher high. Nag-retrace siya dito pero grabe yung buwelo dito. So, if it drops, kasi medyo negative yung today's candlestick, it will potentially revisit your 203 or 202 level. The reason for saying that is, ito, I saw this. This one, ito din, oh. Yan. That's our support. Okay, so I hope you see value in my analysis today, and some of these I will be capturing in a screenshot, and I'll put it in the blog that I will be making, and you can also check that out in case you don't want to go back to this video to watch it again. So for those people who are visual learners, go check out the blog. I will put the link in the description, but for now I will have to build that. And for the request of you, Mr., I will prepare a material, then talk about it and discuss that in the next video. Okay, in the meantime, thank you for watching and bye bye.